to Colbert because the only time I drink rum is on vacation.
Well, you're on vacation. Bring the rum.
I can't keep doing this. Oh my God. I can't. I really can't. I'll take this one.
Okay.
Oh
They're
my
all
God.
labeled. That's rum
They're
punch.
fake, right? Are they?
Let's see if they are.
That's real.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're stepping into the fabulous world of Jennifer Lawrence. From her A-list lifestyle and blockbuster earnings to the hottest headlines you don't want to miss. If you're loving celeb stories with a twist of glam and grit, smash that like button and subscribe so you're always in the loop. Let's get into it. Early life. Born Jennifer Schrader Lawrence on August 15, 1990, in Indian Hills, Kentucky, Jennifer grew up in a tight-knit, middle-class family that laid the groundwork for the confidence and determination she would later bring to Hollywood. Her father, Gary Lawrence, ran a construction business while her mother, Karen Lawrence, managed a children's summer camp. Raised alongside her two older brothers, Ben and Blaine, Jennifer was very much a tomboy, spirited, competitive, and always striving to keep up with her siblings. The Lawrence household was lively and energetic, where resilience, a quick wit, and a strong work ethic were part of everyday life. Jennifer's childhood was filled with outdoor adventures and sports, and she frequently joined in with her brothers' games, even playing on boys' sports teams. Despite her outgoing personality, Jennifer faced challenges with social anxiety and found school to be a difficult environment where she often felt out of place. She has described feeling a sense of disconnection from her peers, but found solace and purpose when performing, whether at family events, church plays, or local theater productions. Acting, even from a young age, gave her a sense of control and clarity that nothing else did. A pivotal moment came when she was just 14 years old. While visiting New York City with her mother, Jennifer was spotted by a talent scout on the street. The scout saw something in her, raw charisma, natural confidence, and arranged for her to audition for agencies. Within a day, Jennifer had impressed talent agents and began booking small roles in commercials. Her parents were initially hesitant, especially given her age and the industry's demands, but Jennifer's fierce determination and genuine passion convinced them to support her dream. Though she had no formal acting training, Jennifer showed an innate ability to disappear into roles with emotional depth far beyond her years. She quickly began splitting her time between Kentucky and New York, then later Los Angeles, where she landed early roles in television series such as Monk and The Bill Engvall Show. Those early experiences not only helped hone her skills, but also exposed her to the professional expectations of the entertainment world. Lawrence's upbringing, rooted in a grounded, hardworking family and enriched by a mix of playful competition and emotional resilience, gave her the strength to navigate the often harsh realities of show business. Her parents' cautious support, combined with her own relentless drive, played a key role in shaping her trajectory. From those early days in Indian Hills to the bustling casting offices of New York and LA, Jennifer Lawrence's path was set by a unique blend of natural talent, family influence, and fearless ambition. Career and success. Jennifer Lawrence's early promise as a performer quickly evolved into one of the most meteoric rises in modern Hollywood history. Her transition from a determined teenager with no formal training to an Academy Award-winning actress was marked by a series of bold choices, breakthrough roles, and critical acclaim that solidified her place among the most influential actors of her generation. Her major breakthrough came in 2010 with Winter's Bone, an indie drama in which she portrayed Ree Dolly, a tough, resourceful teenager navigating poverty and family dysfunction in the Ozarks. The role showcased Jennifer's remarkable range and raw emotional depth, earning her an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress at just 20 years old. This performance put her on the map in a serious way, drawing attention from major filmmakers and studios who were eager to work with the rising star. Just 2 years later, Lawrence became a global phenomenon when she was cast as Katniss Everdeen in the Hunger Games franchise. The film adaptation of the best-selling novels launched in 2012, and Jennifer's portrayal of the fearless and morally complex heroine catapulted her to international superstardom. Over 4 blockbuster films, she anchored one of the most successful movie franchises of the decade, becoming a cultural icon and the face of a new era of female action leads. During that same period, Lawrence also found critical acclaim through her collaboration with director David O. Russell. Her role as Tiffany Maxwell in Silver Linings Playbook, 2012, earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress, making her the second youngest winner in that category at the time. Her chemistry with co-star Bradley Cooper and her ability to portray vulnerability and volatility with equal authenticity won over audiences and critics alike. This collaboration sparked a series of successful projects, including American Hustle, 2013, and Joy, 2015, both of which earned her additional Oscar nominations. Jennifer's career was also defined by her adaptability and willingness to explore different genres. She starred in science fiction films like Passengers, 2016, intense dramas like Mother, 2017, and ensemble franchises like X-Men, where she played Mystique across multiple films starting in 2011. Her versatility allowed her to seamlessly move between indie darlings and major studio productions, all while maintaining a distinctive screen presence. In addition to her acting accomplishments, Lawrence became known for her candid personality, humor, and authenticity in interviews and public appearances, which endeared her to fans and made her a favorite on red carpets and talk shows. Her influence extended off-screen as well. In 2015, she made headlines with an open letter on the gender pay gap in Hollywood, sparking industry-wide conversations about equity and transparency. Her advocacy work further cemented her reputation as a thoughtful and courageous voice in entertainment. As her career continues to evolve, Jennifer Lawrence remains one of the defining talents of her era. Whether portraying dystopian rebels, emotionally complex women, or championing causes off-screen, her influence on both Hollywood and pop culture is undeniable. With a combination of critical acclaim, box office success, and a strong voice for change, Lawrence has carved out a legacy that goes far beyond acting, establishing herself as a true force in the entertainment industry. Income and net worth. Jennifer Lawrence's financial success mirrors her rapid rise to Hollywood royalty, with an estimated net worth between $160 million and $180 million, according to multiple industry sources. Her fortune stems not just from her blockbuster roles, but also from smart business decisions, brand partnerships, and an evolving presence behind the scenes as a producer. The cornerstone of Lawrence's income has been her film career. Thanks to the massive commercial success of the Hunger Games franchise, she quickly became one of the highest-paid actresses in the world. By the final installment, she was reportedly earning between $15 million and $20 million per film, with back-end deals pushing those figures even higher. Her involvement in the X-Men series as Mystique also added significantly to her earnings, with multi-million-dollar paydays for each installment. In 2015 and 2016, Lawrence topped Forbes' list of highest-paid actresses, earning $52 million and $46 million respectively, largely due to upfront payments, profit participation deals, and endorsements. These earnings placed her not only at the top of the female earnings list, but among the most bankable stars in Hollywood across the board. Outside of acting, Jennifer has secured major endorsement deals, most notably with Dior. As a longtime ambassador for the luxury fashion house, she has appeared in multiple high-profile campaigns that have reportedly earned her $15 million to $20 million over the years. Her association with the brand has also strengthened her image as both a style icon and a powerful marketing force. In recent years, Lawrence has expanded her portfolio by stepping into the world of production. Through her company, Excellent Cadaver, she has begun developing and producing original content, giving her greater creative control and a new revenue stream. The company's partnership with major distributors and production houses allows her to shape projects from the ground up and benefit financially from both sides of the camera. Her financial strategy also reflects a careful balance between high-paying studio projects and passion-driven indie films. While she continues to headline major movies with large paychecks, she often takes on smaller, critically focused roles that demonstrate her range, and occasionally involve back-end deals that can pay off if the films succeed. Lifestyle insights. Jennifer Lawrence's lifestyle is as dynamic and engaging as her on-screen performances, reflecting a personality that's grounded, humorous, and surprisingly low-key for someone with such an iconic career. While her financial success and fame could easily lead to a life of extravagance, Lawrence has always embraced a more down-to-earth, relatable lifestyle, one that mirrors her unfiltered charm and strong sense of self. Off-screen, Jennifer is known for her candidness and quick wit, qualities that translate into the way she lives her life. Unlike many Hollywood stars, she has often expressed a preference for privacy and simplicity. When she's not working, she enjoys spending time at home with friends and family, indulging in low-key hobbies like cooking, watching reality TV, The Real Housewives being a favorite, and playing with her pets. Her sense of humor extends into her daily life, and she's known among close circles for her ability to turn even mundane situations into comedy gold. Beyond personal style, Lawrence is deeply committed to social causes. She is an outspoken advocate for women's rights and political transparency. In 2018, she joined Represents, a nonpartisan organization aimed at ending political corruption, and has since used her platform to encourage civic engagement and voter participation. Philanthropy plays a major role in her life as well. Jennifer founded the Jennifer Lawrence Foundation, which supports a range of organizations including the Special Olympics, Planned Parenthood, and Children's Hospital Los Angeles. She has also contributed millions to causes related to education, healthcare, and disaster relief, often making donations quietly or without fanfare, further emphasizing her preference for action over attention. Still, like many public figures, Lawrence's journey hasn't been without controversy. In 2014, she was one of several celebrities targeted in a massive cyber attack that led to the leak of private photos. Instead of shying away, Lawrence addressed the incident head-on, calling it a sex crime, and using the moment to advocate for digital privacy and victim support. The experience marked a shift in her relationship with the public, leading her to become more selective with press and appearances and prioritizing emotional well-being and personal safety over constant visibility. Ultimately, Jennifer Lawrence's lifestyle is a reflection of her character, fiercely independent, unfiltered, deeply compassionate, and unapologetically herself. Whether she's using her voice for activism, keeping it real on talk shows, or disappearing into the crowd in a baseball cap and hoodie, Lawrence continues to defy the stereotypes of stardom. Her unique blend of authenticity, humor, and heart not only enhances her legacy, but also makes her one of the most relatable and respected figures in modern celebrity culture. Relationships and personal life. Jennifer Lawrence's life and career have been deeply influenced by the relationships and connections she's built along the way, both in her personal circle and within the entertainment industry. Known for her authenticity and fierce loyalty, Lawrence has always kept a relatively small, tight-knit group around her, valuing trust, humor, and emotional support in a world that often demands more than it gives back. At the heart of it all is her marriage to Cook Maroney, a New York-based art dealer and director at the prestigious Gladstone Gallery. The two were introduced through mutual friends in 2018 and quickly formed a bond grounded in mutual respect, a shared appreciation for privacy, and a desire for a life rooted in real connection rather than constant spotlight. They married in a private ceremony in Rhode Island in 2019, surrounded by close friends, family, and fellow stars. In 2022, Jennifer and Cook welcomed their first child, a son named Cy, whose name was inspired by the influential American artist Cy Twombly, an homage to Maroney's background in the art world. In early 2025, the couple quietly welcomed their second child, choosing, as always, to keep the details of the birth largely private. But according to a recent feature in Entertainment Weekly, the couple isn't done expanding their family just yet. Sources close to Lawrence revealed that she and Maroney are planning to have a third child by 2026, with Jennifer expressing a desire to raise her children close in age and in a household filled with warmth, creativity, and balance. Friends of the couple describe them as grounded and deeply committed parents. Parenthood, by all accounts, has brought Jennifer a new sense of peace and clarity. While she still takes on select projects, her choices are now more measured, centered around time with her children and prioritizing roles that align with her evolving values. Outside of her immediate family, Lawrence remains close to her parents, Karen and Gary, and her two older brothers, Ben and Blaine. Growing up as the youngest and only girl in a household of boys instilled in her a sharp wit and a strong competitive spirit, traits that continue to define her both on and off screen. Despite the demands of fame, Jennifer has maintained strong bonds with her family, frequently returning to Kentucky to recharge and reconnect with her roots. Professionally, Lawrence has cultivated a tight circle of trusted collaborators and friends. Her creative partnership with director David O. Russell, which began with Silver Linings Playbook, led to multiple Oscar nominations and some of the most defining performances of her career. She's also enjoyed a long-running on-screen partnership and real-life friendship with Bradley Cooper, who has praised her ability to bring both humor and gravity to her roles. In her personal life, Jennifer has formed meaningful friendships with fellow entertainers like Emma Stone, Amy Schumer, and Adele. These relationships, often forged outside of red carpets and public appearances, are rooted in mutual support, laughter, and a shared resistance to Hollywood's pressures. Jennifer and Amy Schumer, in particular, have often spoken about their close bond, collaborating on projects and even vacationing together with their families. At her core, Jennifer Lawrence is someone who values authenticity, loyalty, and emotional honesty. Her relationships with her husband, her children, her family, and her close circle of friends reflect a woman who, despite global fame, remains deeply rooted in what matters most. With a growing family, a tight web of trusted collaborators, and a quiet strength that guides her personal choices, Lawrence continues to build a legacy defined not only by talent, but by love, loyalty, and connection. Real estate. As Jennifer Lawrence continues to build her life around family and meaningful relationships, her real estate choices offer a clear reflection of her personality: grounded, elegant, and private. One of her most iconic properties was her Beverly Hills mansion, purchased in 2014 for approximately $8.2 million. Tucked behind gates in a quiet celebrity enclave, the 5,500-square-foot home features 5 bedrooms and 5.5 bathrooms, all styled with French-inspired charm. Complete with a koi pond, a courtyard perfect for quiet mornings, and a salon room adjacent to the master suite, the home was both elegant and inviting. It also carried a bit of Hollywood history, previously owned by both Jessica Simpson and Ellen DeGeneres. This was Jennifer's first major purchase after skyrocketing to fame, and it offered her a peaceful, private refuge while maintaining proximity to the heart of the industry. But her real estate footprint extended far beyond Los Angeles. In 2016, Lawrence purchased a sleek, ultra-modern penthouse in New York City's Upper East Side for $15.6 million. Spanning over 4,000 square feet and featuring an additional 3,000 square feet of terrace space, the home offered stunning panoramic views of the Manhattan skyline. With high ceilings, limestone fireplaces, and a rooftop entertaining space complete with a fireplace and outdoor kitchen, it was an urban dream. However, despite the luxurious features, Jennifer found the location too high profile for her taste, and she sold the property in 2020 for $9.9 million, incurring a significant financial loss, but gaining back the privacy she values so highly. In 2017, she bought a 3,200-square-foot loft in Tribeca for just under $9 million. Located in one of New York's most celebrity-dense buildings, home to stars like Justin Timberlake and Ryan Reynolds, the apartment boasted 3 bedrooms, a sleek chef's kitchen, and access to building amenities like an indoor pool, gym, and children's playroom. She later listed the unit for rent at $27,500 a month before ultimately selling it in 2023 for nearly $9.8 million, showing her growing interest in family-oriented investments and strategic turnover. Today, Jennifer and her husband, Cook Maroney, spend much of their time in a West Village townhouse they purchased together in 2020 for $21.9 million. The stunning, newly developed home includes 4 bedrooms, a private garden, and open-plan living spaces filled with natural light. With building amenities such as a full gym, a sauna, and secure underground parking, it provides the perfect mix of city convenience and personal sanctuary, especially for a couple raising young children and planning for more. Back in Los Angeles, their primary residence in Beverly Hills remains central to their lifestyle. Though private, reports suggest the couple has updated the home to accommodate their growing family, now with 2 young children and a third planned by 2026. The property now features a home theater, an updated gym, child-friendly outdoor spaces, and Jennifer's signature style: warm tones, classic design, and subtle luxury without ostentation. Altogether, Jennifer Lawrence's real estate portfolio spans coast to coast and reflects her evolving priorities: a life centered on family, comfort, and calm. Her homes aren't about flashy headlines or opulent excess. They're about creating intentional spaces where she can retreat from public life and embrace what matters most. Cars and vehicles. Before rising to stardom, Jennifer's first car was a Volkswagen EOS, a modest yet stylish convertible that suited her youthful, carefree spirit during her early years in Hollywood. She once joked in an interview that she loved the car, but not the parking tickets she racked up while adjusting to driving in Los Angeles. The EOS wasn't about status. It was about freedom, independence, and getting from auditions to callbacks on her own terms. As her fame and fortune grew, so did her automotive choices. One of her most recognized vehicles is a Chevrolet Volt, an eco-friendly plug-in hybrid that she drove regularly during the height of the Hunger Games franchise. It was a surprising choice for someone at the top of the Hollywood A-list, but it aligned perfectly with her preference for low-key practicality and her growing interest in sustainability. In more recent years, Lawrence has been seen in a Cadillac Escalade, a favorite among celebrities for its spacious, secure, and comfortable design, ideal for a growing family and discreet travel around Los Angeles. She's also been spotted in a Tesla Model X, reflecting her quiet embrace of modern technology and environmentally conscious luxury. Unlike some of her peers, Lawrence doesn't maintain an expansive garage of exotic sports cars. Instead, she opts for vehicles that serve her lifestyle: secure, stylish, and spacious enough for kids, pets, and the occasional Dior garment bag. When traveling for film shoots or press tours, she typically relies on private jet travel, not for show, but for efficiency and privacy. Jennifer Lawrence's approach to cars and transportation mirrors her broader lifestyle choices: thoughtful, functional, and never designed to impress. Her vehicles are an extension of her values: comfort, authenticity, and staying grounded, even when the road ahead leads straight through Hollywood. And while she may not be a gearhead or collector, her choices speak volumes about her character. Current lifestyle. Building on a strong foundation of family, relationships, and thoughtful investments, Jennifer Lawrence enters 2025 with a vibrant and multifaceted lifestyle that balances her evolving career, creative ambitions, and personal growth. In early 2025, Jennifer delivered one of her most emotionally resonant performances yet in Die, My Love, directed by Lynn Ramsey and produced under her banner, Excellent Cadaver. The psychological dark comedy premiered at Cannes to wide acclaim, earning a 6-minute standing ovation. Co-starring with Robert Pattinson, she explored themes of postpartum depression and maternal identity, drawing on her personal journey as a mother of 2. Her nuanced performance reaffirmed her dramatic range and re-established her as a powerhouse in character-driven storytelling. Continuing her behind-the-scenes expansion, Excellent Cadaver has finalized a first-look deal with a major streaming platform aimed at developing female-led content. Jennifer is currently overseeing multiple projects, including a murder mystery titled The Wives and a literary adaptation, signaling her desire to shape the narrative both in front of and behind the camera. She's also stepping up her philanthropic efforts in 2025. Lawrence remains a board member of Represent Us, participating in school civics events and advocating for anti-corruption reform. Additionally, she's expanded her support of the Community Foundation of Louisville through the Jennifer Lawrence Foundation, launching a local arts initiative to nurture young creators in Kentucky. Despite her selective public presence, skipping events like the Met Gala, Lawrence stays connected through thoughtful interviews and rare red carpet moments, such as at Cannes, where she again dazzled in a Dior gown alongside Pattinson. Her candid reflections and authenticity continue to resonate with both longtime followers and new audiences, keeping her legacy fresh and relevant. That brings us to the end of this story. If you enjoyed it, don't miss the other celebrity journeys waiting for you on screen. Thanks so much for watching.